Everybody, you might notice that I have a little mark on my nose. Now this is what happens when you've been out in the sun too long, your nose gets a little bit burnt, and then a couple of days later you try to exfoliate using an exfoliating glove and you rub too hard and it basically takes the top layer of skin off your nose. So I wanted to show you how well the concealer covers this up. I've done the rest of my face already with my concealer and my foundation. Now this morning for the school run I quickly popped some of this on straight on top just to get out the door, and basically it didn't cover as well as it did when I went to work over the weekend. Now there's one reason for that and one reason only, and that's because this morning I didn't use any primer. So it's proved to me how important primer actually is, because obviously that would create a barrier between the makeup and my nose, and when I just put it on this morning there wouldn't have been that barrier there, so it would have just sunken straight into that cut, if that's what you want to call it. Don't really know what to call it, but I know that I can just cover it up, so it's not too much of a worry. It is tricky because the top layer of skin is still sort of hanging on there, so it will still show up a little bit, but that's it with just concealer on top. And then I'm going to use my foundation to put a little bit on top of that as well. So just to give you an idea of coverage, I've got way too much on there now. I don't need that much on just my nose. I suppose I could spread it a bit round on my cheeks there. I don't want too much on my nose. See how that little dot, how much that covers? It lasts a long time. So I need to be careful on it, because the trouble is you can end up just wiping it off. You know, like when you put your makeup on and then you just keep rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, it just wipes it all off, so it doesn't cover so well. So I need to be careful I don't wipe it off my nose, so that the coverage is good. So I'm doing this so lightly. It's actually got worse, I think, since yesterday. When I washed my face earlier it started bleeding, so I think I must have knocked the top layer of skin off there. So can you even see it? Can you see it? I can't. If you get really close up you can see where the mark is, but from, say, like that, where you would probably talk to people, you'd be further away talking to people, you can't see it. So that's how good that coverage is. I just wanted to share my little coverage story there with you. So don't exfoliate that part of your nose, because that bit there is where you've got the bone. If you're going to do it, just do it on the end to get that dead skin off. Don't be silly like me and exfoliate too much. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon.